Welcome to Nari Sakhi, and today we are going to see how to clean and chop banana flower or stem. It's very challenging to clean banana flower, but this video will make it very easier job for you. So remove the florets and collect the florets in a bunch in one hand, and with the other hand you're going to lightly brush the florets on top with your fingers or with your palm. So that will help to open the florets, and opening up these florets will help you to make the second part of the cleaning process easier. And now we are going to discard the deep reddish brown petals. They are beautiful but they are not edible. So just go on removing the petals and collecting the florets. As you are removing the petals, as you go deep inside, the petals will get a little bit tighter and a little bit difficult to remove. So you need to peel it off very nicely. So the florets are getting tender, and if you want you can separate the tender florets separately from the rest of the stuff. So it's easier, you're like organized when you're cleaning it. So continue removing the florets, and you can lightly brush the tender florets with your fingers. They will not open up very easily, but it's okay if they open a little bit. So as you are peeling off the petals, the color of the petals will change, and once we are done removing all the florets, we'll get to the tender part of banana flower, which is very edible and healthy. So this is the tender part, and we are going to remove the stalk. And the flower, banana flower which I am using is very tender, so I could remove the stalk with my hand. You can use a knife, and you are going to cut both the ends. So we are just going to use the middle portion of this tender part, which is very healthy and tasty. But if you feel that it's not tender, then you're going to just peel off more petals until you reach the tender part. So now the florets are ready to be cleaned, and let's move on to the second part. So you're going to remove the stigma, which has a black head, so it's very easy to identify, and along with that you're going to remove that small petal which is like a plastic, and this is very plastic like thing which is difficult to digest, difficult to cook, and difficult to eat. So that we are going to discard and just use the edible part. So I'm going to show you one more floret. So the part which you are removing is easy to identify because it is a black head, and there are a few stalks there, and among that stalk the black part which we are going to remove is taller. It's bigger in size than the rest of the stalk. So you see this, it's bigger in size than the rest of the stalk. So you're going to hold it in one hand along with that petal, and I'm going to show it to you again, and remove that along with that small plastic like petal, and discard it and use the floret. So it's very easy. And now I'm going to show you one tender floret, how to clean it. So the only difference is tender floret, that the head won't be black, but it's easy to identify because it's taller than the rest of the stuff, and it has a head. And along with that you're going to remove that small plastic like petal. In a pot, take a water, add salt and turmeric, because banana floret, as soon as you start chopping them, they will get discolored, so you need to put it in water. So either you can add salt and turmeric to water, or you can also use buttermilk. That will avoid stickiness and will not allow banana flowers to discolor. So take a bunch of banana florets and chop them very finely, and then put it in the water. You need to soak this in water for about 4 to 6 hours before cooking. And banana floret is very healthy. It's very good for women's health, especially for menstruation problems. It's very good for breastfeeding mothers, and it's very tasty too. So you must have noticed I have spread newspaper all over the area, which I'm going to use to clean the banana flower, because banana flower has a tendency to stain the floor. So just spread the newspaper so it's easier to clean. You can also use oil on your hands and your knife, but it's get a little bit tricky and you have to be careful because there are chances of hurting. So I don't prefer to use the oil, because I'll show you the trick how to remove the stains on your hand later on. So finish chopping all the florets, and you can use this in curries, vegetables, cutlets. You can make so many things out of this banana flower. Make sure that each batch you're chopping, just add it to the water immediately. Now I'm done chopping all the florets, and now we are going to chop the innermost part of banana flower, which is very tender and which is very healthy. And you have to make sure that the tender part is tender, otherwise go on peeling the petals until you reach the tender part. So you just check it with knife if it's tender. You can chop it like a cabbage. So even this you're going to add it to the water, because to avoid discoloration. Now this banana flower will stain your hand and will make the mess on the chopping board. It will stain. So to remove the stains, just rub lemon juice or lemon on your hands, on your nails, on the fingers and on the chopping board, and keep it for about 5 minutes and wash it off. Your hands will be clean. If the banana flower is tender, there are less tendency of staining your hands, but if it's not tender, it will stain us more. So you can use it more than one time. You can just rub your hands with lemon juice after every 5 to 6 hours, and it will help you to remove the stains. See, the stains are gone, and we have chopped banana flower. I hope you find this video very helpful. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day ahead. And please subscribe my channel for more videos.